Hi guys, my name's Crazy Turk, and the reason for this video is I started playing WoW about a week ago, and before I started, I watched about a dozen YouTube videos and tutorials on what you should know before you start. And after playing for a week, there was a couple of things that I really wish I did know before I started. So I've created this video, and I hope this kind of helps you guys out too. Now, when you first download the game, there's an intro video. Um, I'm gonna skip in the next second or so from the start to the end, so no spoil. It's actually a really great video. Now, at the end of the video, it'll take you straight into a character selection screen. Now, you're about to notice in the top right hand corner, once it loads, there's a server slash realm selection. But without me clicking anything, it loads up and goes straight into the character selection. So this is about to come up in the next second or so. In the top right hand corner, you'll see Haka, and there it is. Me and all my friends never noticed in that split second loading screen that what server we were all playing on. So we all just started creating our character. None of us knew what server we were on. We made the assumption, because we had done the trial version, that it just, you start a character, you play, and then once you buy the game, you can then select the character, the server that you want to play with. It wasn't until about 4 hours later that I realized we'd all been playing on different servers. I was on Haka, one of my friends was on Blood something, another friend was on Bone something. So I highly recommend that when you load up the game, you watch the intro video. If it does take you straight to character selection, you push escape, go back, choose the realm that you want to play on, and then create your character. Yeah, very important that, especially if you really want to play with friends, that's the most important thing. If you're not on the same server or realm and server are the same things. If you're not on the same realm, you can't play with your friends. It's just not possible. If you do make a mistake and you create a character on a different server, you have to pay, in Australia it's $19, so I don't know what the equivalent will be in the country that you're watching this from. You have to pay Blizzard that money to change servers, so it's much smarter to just select the correct server from the start, guys. The next important thing that I couldn't find anyone to talk about was the different purchases you can make. The first purchase is $70, which is the Battle for Azeroth edition. So that includes the standard game plus the Battle for Azeroth expansion. It's pretty much self-explanatory. You do get a level 110 character boost, and then from 110 you'd need to play through the game to get to 120, which is the level cap at the moment. But that's about it for that one. The second edition is the Heroic Edition. It's an extra $65 on top of the standard Battle for Azeroth edition, but it does include a pre-purchase of the World of Warcraft Shadowlands expansion. That's coming out at some stage this year, 2020. That on its own is $59.95. So for an extra $5, you get that, plus you get the first 30 days of game time, as well as the 110 level character boost. You also get a level 120 character boost as well, so you can have one character max level at 120 and a second character at level 110, and then you'd have to grind out the last 10 levels. The third edition is the Epic Edition. It's also the edition that I bought, but if I knew everything I knew now, I probably wouldn't have bought it. It's only really got 3 or 4 major differences in the fact that instead of 30 days compared to the Heroic Edition, you get 60 days of game time. You get a pet, you get a Wraith Chill weapon enchant, and then you also get the Eternal Traveler's Heartstone. Now, the Heartstone is an item that allows you to fast travel to any inn in any... When you go to an inn, you can make that inn your home kind of thing, and you can fast travel at any time to that inn. Now, the Heartstone does have a 30-minute cooldown, but the main reason why we got this edition, me and all my friends, is we made the assumption that 60 days of game time is literally 60 days worth of game time, where if you play 6 hours today, 6 hours tomorrow, 6 hours the next day, 6 hours the next day, 24 hours, that's 1 day of game time. But it's actually 60 days of game time in the sense you buy it on the 1st of March, it'll expire 60 days later. So looking back, I don't know if it was worth the extra $30 for an extra month subscription, plus a pet, Hearthstone, and enchant. Looking back, I probably wouldn't have worried about the Hearthstone, enchant, and the pet, and the subscription on a monthly basis is $15 roughly. So it would have worked out cheaper, and I would have got for the $30 2 months worth of expansion time. The third and final thing I recommend is to pick a character that you're actually going to enjoy playing, because it is a month-by-month subscription to this game. It's not like you buy this game and it's yours and you can play whenever you want. You need to continue paying a subscription to play online. So pay for a character that you're actually going to enjoy playing with. So initially I started with a Hawk Warrior. Really enjoyed it at the start, but then I got to about level 15-20 and there was different specializations that you can attach, and without really knowing what I was doing, I tried a different specialization which completely changed his moveset. So all the work I'd done for the first 15 levels, getting to know the character, getting to know all the buttons I need to push for attacks, they were all different, and it was really overwhelming, and it really turned me off my character, and I didn't want to play him anymore. So I actually went and bought the game. This was with my trial that I had done this, and then when I bought the game, I actually made a Blood Elf Mage, and I actually really enjoyed playing with her, and it was a bit different. I'm very much a DPS player, but the issue with a Blood Elf Mage is she doesn't really have the HP go balls deep into battle. She's always from afar, and when you're playing with friends, I'm not the kind of person that has patience to wait for them to go into battle. I'm always the one that usually starts the fight, so it wasn't really viable for me to play as a blood mage. And this is what it all comes down to: play a character that you're going to enjoy. After doing this, I was level 25. This was the second night I was playing, and I decided I'm not going to be a mage anymore. I'm not enjoying it. So I actually went back to being an Orc Warrior, because I had realized what the specializations were that I had changed and how you can change them back. Now, I started an Orc Warrior again, on the correct server this time, and I got to level 15 in about 2 hours. Now, level 15 is where you want to get to be able to play with your friends in dungeons and raids and stuff like that. Actually, raids are a lot later in the game. I think they're about 75 or 80. I haven't got there yet. But to unlock dungeons, you need to be at least level 15. So definitely go out, make a character. Don't necessarily commit to them, because like I said, there's all different types of races, and there's all different types of characters you can be, in terms of warrior, hunter, paladin, there's monks, etc., priest, there's a mage. So don't be afraid to spend your first week trying out the different characters to figure out what works best for you, because there's no right and there's no wrong answer. Only you will know what character best suits you, because at the end of the day, like I said, you're not going to pay a subscription fee for a game that you're not enjoying playing. So that's all, guys. If you like the video, feel free to like and subscribe. We're streaming generally every other night, if not every night, with some WoW at the moment. So thanks, guys. Take it easy.